Welcome to the More Than an Admin podcast and episode number 1. My name is Mallory, and besides being part of your welcome team, I'm the founder of the More Than an Admin movement, as well as your host for this podcast. You'll definitely get to know me much more throughout this podcasting journey, but to give you a glimpse before we dive in, I'm a woman of faith based in Central Florida who has been an administrative professional for a little over 7 years now. And I'm so excited to finally be launching this podcast because I've wanted to start one for a while now, but it never felt like the exact right timing until just recently when God sent me a sign to finally make bigger moves. So here I am. This podcast has the same mission as the entire More Than an Admin movement, which is to influence how the world views administrative professionals and help admins embrace all aspects of their identity to become their best selves. If you're listening for the first time and have absolutely no idea what More Than an Admin is beyond that, please check out our website at morethananadmin.com or find us on social media starting with our Instagram at morethananadmin. So what should you expect from this podcast? I love to experiment and take risks, especially when I launch something. So the format, timing, frequency, and even the content are going to vary a little bit until I see what you, my listeners, enjoy the most. To start, I'll be bringing on a wide range of guests, from current admins to former admins who transitioned into other roles, who will share their stories, perspectives, and wisdom. I might even bring on just some simply other dope people who are not admins, but I think our community can still benefit from listening to. Here and there, you'll also get me sharing a monologue or a motivational talk. We'll see how everything goes and just adjust along the way. My goal is to be as thought-provoking, authentic, unfiltered, and as fun as possible. Maybe even a little controversial too at times, so prepare yourselves. I really want this podcast to be a space where all guests, including myself, can speak about any topic, even those that our community sometimes shies away from or doesn't publicize enough. Through hosting this podcast, the hope is to inspire, spark further conversations, challenge the status quo, and provide tactical information for not only administrative professionals, but also for anyone else who listens. As much as this podcast is geared towards admins, I trust that anyone will be able to learn and gain something that they can apply in their lives. If you ever want to join as a guest, have another awesome guest referral, or want to give any feedback, including potential topics or questions to ask future guests, please reach out to me via the More Than an Admin website, which I mentioned earlier, or anywhere else on social media. I love to know what you think works well or even doesn't work well, and then make tweaks based on your feedback. Thank you for choosing to embark with me on this podcasting journey. It's definitely going to be quite the adventure, and I promise it's only going to get better from here. Episode 2 is now waiting for you, so go take a listen. And I'd be a bad podcast host if I didn't say, please remember to also subscribe so you can easily access each episode, and then share this podcast with those around you so we can positively impact as many people as possible together. I appreciate you all for listening. Remember, we're all more than our job titles, and the best is still yet to come.